Netflix sick new series shows secret side of Obama's you've never seen before by Cat Stevens for DailyVine.com. Former President Barack Obama might once again be gracing our television screen regularly if a contract between himself and Netflix is finalized. The powerful former first couple's plan to use Netflix as a way of directly communicating with subscribers. Breitbart News reports that while negotiations are still underway, the show would reportedly include former First Lady Michelle Obama. Netflix would pay Mr. Obama and his wife, Michelle, for exclusive content that would be available only on the streaming service, which has nearly 118 million subscribers around the world. The number of episodes and the formats for the shows have not been decided, the outlet reported. The question that brings to everyone's mind is, what will the show be used for and why not do it on cable news? According to reports, the former president does not intend to use his Netflix shows to respond to President Trump or conservative critics directly, but instead wants to have a more inspirational quality to his content. Throw it in the trash, I say. He plans to talk about the inspirational things that he witnessed while in office and tell stories that he thinks the world should hear. However, it's difficult to confirm any reports. Breitbart reported that. Interestingly enough, the Netflix deal, while not a direct answer to Fox News or Breitbart.com, would give Mr. Obama an unfiltered method of communication with the public similar to the audience he already reaches through his social media, with 101 million Twitter followers and 55 million people who have liked his Facebook page, the Time reports. It appears that the president is looking to combat the recent flood of alternatives to the mainstream media by reaching people on a platform that they already use regularly. While he's not admitting to wanting to do what conservative media has done, he has in the past addressed the fact that alternative media streams are changing the landscape of news. Yeah, they're telling the truth, basically. Obama cited Breitbart during the 2016 election cycle as having a significant influence on the election. Obama told an audience of activists at his foundation summit in Chicago last November that Breitbart did something pretty interesting. Now, they didn't create a whole new platform, but they did shift the entire media narrative in a different direction, in a powerful direction. President and Mr. Obama have always believed in the power of storytelling to inspire. Eric Schultz, a senior advisor to the former president, told the Times throughout their lives they have lifted up stories of people whose efforts to make a difference are quietly changing the world for the better. As they consider their future personal plans, they continue to explore new ways to help others tell and share their stories. Another Oprah show, in other words. The move would be unprecedented as most former presidents spend their post-White House years devoted to charity and fundraising. That's not for them. For their libraries and other philanthropic interests, which they have no interest in. But Obama, who recently appeared on Netflix's David Letterman, which I refused to even watch, and they were top billing the damn thing, hosted like a talk show My Next Guest Needs No Introduction, has, bucking a trend set by his predecessor, publicly voiced his opinion about the policy agenda of President Donald Trump, which is amazing, Donald Trump. Now, it seems the former president may be attempting to change the media narrative using Netflix to, I say, exploit political issues and dominate his presidency. That's what he wants to do. From healthcare, what, and immigration, foreign policy, climate change. This is going to tank. What, are you kidding me? Many of which President Trump has undone or rolled back. Again, an attack. Who's paying for this? Soros, mind you? While Obama insists that this will not be a news-based program, given his previous comments about the current influence on the American people, it's hard to imagine that the former commander-in-chief will be able to help himself, especially considering what happened to the last time he appeared on a Netflix show. In January's appearance on David Letterman, my guest needs no introduction. We said that Fox News reported that early in the show, Letterman asked Obama what he considers the most dangerous threat to democracy: the president demeaning the press, or a foreign power sabotaging the voting process. With both opinions, while both opinions are very thinly veiled jabs at President Trump, Obama was able to answer without mentioning the current president's name, and that's why we detest him also. One of the biggest challenges we have to our democracy is the degree to which we don't have to share a common baseline of facts, Obama said. What a crock this all is. The mainstream media likes to focus a lot of their attention on the fact that President Trump calls them out on a regular basis, but neglects to mention that the media darling, Obama, had his tiff with a network as well, just not theirs, according to Fox. Obama has a long history of taking shots at Fox News, but the recent comment marks his first public attack on the network. Yeah, he says anybody that watches Fox News lives on another planet, you know? Well, let's go to the last part. In the aftermath of the Obama's presidency, a lot of things have started to change, not the least of which is how we consume our news. Representatives from the failing DNC might attempt to circumvent that and reinstate their public persona, but a lot of damage has been done in the past 8 years, and a feel-good Netflix series won't fix any of it. No, this is just a propaganda he's setting up, and Soros is probably paying for it. You know, that's all it is, a propaganda machine. And nobody wants to hear that. And I didn't know what the ratings were on the Letterman show. Front billing every time you turned on Netflix, and I would scroll down right away, so not even to listen to what he had to say, you know? Really disgusting. And I used to like David Letterman years ago when he first started out. Now he just turns my stomach. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.